The occupational health and safety world is constantly evolving, and it's important to stay up to date with the latest policies, laws, and trends. So what are the Ontario Ministry of Labour's priorities for this year? We caught up with the province's Assistant Deputy Minister of Labour, Peter Augruso, to find out.
This year, the Ministry of Labour will be going out with a number of provincial blitzes. There's a common sort of theme running through them. One is the internal responsibility system. We really see at the Ministry of Labour that people are not acting in a way that would protect other workers. It's more about making sure I'm safe, but not my co-worker. So we really are focusing on the internal responsibility system to make sure that's a good foundation. Working with the hospital sector and the school boards, and that's workplace violence and harassment. This year, for the first time, we've issued more orders under workplace violence and harassment than we issued for fall protection. So this is really a full year that we've been actually working through the legislation with our dedicated enforcement team, but it's certainly a priority for us this year to start focusing on reducing the number of orders, reducing the issue of violence in the general population with all workplaces, but specifically with hospitals and school boards. The ministry's worked with the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care and a number of leaders in the healthcare field to produce a sort of a consensus document at the healthcare leadership table that gives 23 recommendations for reducing violent events in the hospital sector. We also work very closely with the Provincial Working Group for School Boards and just recently provided a guide for all school superintendents and boards to follow in terms of reducing incidents of workplace violence in schools. The New and Young Worker Blitz is going from May to August. Some of the blitzes this year, though, we're actually partnering with the health and safety associations. So the health and safety associations will come out with some compliance assistance prior to the blitz to inform employers about their obligations, and then we'll come out and do enforcement after. So the system will be tied together, whether it's working at heights or whether it's new and young workers. We're also looking at conveyor guarding. Seems guarding has again reared its ugly head. People trying to remove machine guards to make the job quicker, but we're seeing more amputations and more injuries as a result. Workers come to work every day to create a life for their family. If they can't go home to their family, they've ruined the family structure. So I've encouraged employers to take workplace health and safety seriously, have a conversation with their workforce, and let them know that they care about their health and safety, and they take that message home.
Staying informed on when blitzes are taking place and when new safety rules are on the way are key practices for safety professionals and employers. For Canadian Occupational Safety, I'm Amanda Silliker.